Alright, guys, gals, YouTube, back again. It's McDonald M73. It's just an update on the 54 Chevy Gasser Build. As you can see, the motor and transmission are now setting in the car. Had a little bit of an issue with motor mounts. There weren't any, to put it mildly. There's the factory mount, the block side mount. There is no frame mount on these cars. So what I came up with is this little beauty. No, it doesn't look like much, but it is real heavy, quarter inch thick angle with just a piece of round stock welded on. And if we walk over here to the other side, that is how it works. Bolted in here, 1/2 inch bolt. It's going to be a little bit longer than this one because this isn't pulled through the threads. And then a standard bolt goes through here, so this is actually going to be a solid motor mount. Before I did this, I measured everything, and as you can see, I made sure the chassis was level. Came up here, measured across the top of the valve covers, made sure, I don't know if you can see that or not, made sure that the engine was setting level. I also measured from the side of the frame rail to the side of the oil pan, and it's within 1/8 of an inch on each side, so I figure that's close enough. If you look up under here, I don't know if you can see or not, this piece is the cross member adapter that came from Chevs of the 40s, and the stock transmission mount, the rubber mount, bolts right to it. So it places it in a really good place. Everything clears under here. As you can see on top of the tail shaft, there's plenty of room. I think a standard drive shaft out of a 57 Chevrolet is going to work on this. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, but just another quick update. Motor and transmission will be bolted in, so next thing I'll have to tackle on this will be the exhaust, which is going to pose a problem because of the steering arm. I'm going to have to find an exhaust manifold that probably dumps straight back, and this is going to have to be trimmed off along with the ear on the transmission. Trim that off, and then I'll have plenty of room in there to run some exhaust. I've looked at different headers, and the only ones I found were Sanderson's, and they want about $600 for those, so that's out. Again, this is kind of a budget build, so $600 worth of headers are not going to work. This side, I've actually got a little bit more room here. If I dump to the back, I can also trim the ear off that. I also have a smaller starter, or I may run one of the ram horn style manifolds that dumps straight down here in the middle. But anyway, that's it for now. Just a quick update. Hopefully the next update will be when I get this thing to fire. Thanks, and keep watching.